just passed already, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. But look, in today's video, we're gonna be discussing the details of my 300 Black. I made a video about it basically within the last few videos because it's been like 22, 23 days since I uploaded. I really ain't disclosed anything about the 300 Black. So I say follow me on IG, Instagram. I can't post gun content on TikTok, but Instagram I always get the gun content first. So my shooting page is Shooting with Larry, and my personal page is Who Is Larry. So feel free to follow both of those. Yeah, so in this video, basically I'm gonna be discussing how much, basically the full build out sheet of my AR pistol, just because realistically it's something I built myself. I made this video before YouTube ended up taking it down. I don't know why, but at the same time, we just going over the cost and the price point that I am at now. Stay tuned for the rest of the video, because I do have a question at the end, and this for my people that's familiar with suppressors. I'm not, and that's kind of the last thing that I have to do with this weapon. Then I'm gonna explain some issues that I've been having with it again, and let y'all know how I solved the issues with this gun. So with that being said, we're gonna hop straight into it. All right, so for the people who familiar, I'm gonna call this like the flagship gun on my channel. I feel like every YouTuber should have one, just because it's their favorite personal firearm, and this is my favorite personal rifle, cartridge, pistol, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's clear for YouTube purposes, nothing is loaded in this video. But yes, this right here is my 300 Blackout AR pistol, 7.5 inch barrel. I think because I was doing research. Yeah, it's a 7.5 inch barrel. Yeah, it's a 7.5 inch barrel. If it's not, I'm gonna just put it in the bottom of the screen. I'm just gonna look at my receipt from when I ordered the barrel. But yeah, this right here is my baby. So let's do the full breakdown. So this gun started its life as a stripped lower receiver. So nothing on it but no knuckle grip, no buffer tube, no nothing, straight buffer receiver. Not buffer receiver, lower receiver, which ran me about 30 something bucks. That's the reason I ended up getting 3 of them, because it was $300-400 when I first started building guns, which I have to finish the one that I do have. And if you don't know about the last one, go back to a few videos on the channel. You'll find out in the midst of everything that happened with the other one coming up missing. Yeah, boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. It happened. I'm over it. Let's keep going. So I started this life as the lower receiver, which ran me about, we're gonna round up 40 bucks with taxes. So that's $40 right there. Then I was undecided on what caliber I was gonna go. At the time I had the 5.56 and I was working on this, and I was thinking about just rebuilding the one that HPD had confiscated from me, which they can't find it. I'm not tripping on it no more. I'm over it. It happened 2-3 years ago on the bigger and better thing. So boom, something telling me to go 300 Black. At this time I was watching GHG a lot, and GHG just finished his 300 Blackout suppressed build, his day of defense, and he was having issues, and I was like, okay, I don't want to have those issues. And I had those issues. But yeah, so $40 for the lower receiver. I ended up ordering the part kit. The part kit came with a grip that I don't need. I end up switching out, and the part kit ran about, I want to say $35 total. So right now we sitting at $70, $75. Boom. End up ordering this brass knuckle grip, which ran me about $54 with tax, $60. So 70 plus 60. My math ain't that good. We're gonna make it pop up on the screen right here. Then I end up doing the upper. The upper ran me about, pop the receipt up and put the total up there, because I don't remember none of this, because I might have bought this in a part kit and switched the part kit so a lot. So I'm gonna say it ran me about, hold on, let me go get my phone. All right, so I'm looking at the receipt, but it don't show no, I don't stay in that apartment anymore. So yeah, I'm looking at the receipt. It don't show the price on it, which is weird, but this is the full breakdown. So it's a bundle item. Trinity Force Polymer spring-loaded flip-up sights, which is this right here. I got the flip-up sights because, you know, accuracy. which we're gonna do something extra in the near future. I keep talking about it, but I can't find the other side. It's not in my gun toolbox, so I'm gonna end up replacing it with something else. Bundle item, upper part kit assembly, list assembly kit. Yeah, so yeah, they did put that's for the assemble kit. Then the Delta Team Tactical Duck Wild 300 Blackout 7.5-inch AR-15, 300 Blackout Nitrate pistol full build kit. So I bought this in the build kit. I didn't buy so what the build kit essentially is the upper and the lower part kit will come together. And basically, since I didn't need the lower part kit, well, some tools in the lower part kit, I end up just switching them out and have the extra parts laying around. Hence to why I have this. So it's like springs, triggers, oh, there go my sight, and things of that nature, things that I could use in the future. So yeah, so sometimes having too much is not a bad thing at all, but that's me doing it the way that I feel like it was visible. So let me go over any other details. So I can't put the exact price. The only thing I can do is look it up and make it pop up on the screen, because let me get the date and I can find the price. So this was 5/13/24. Oh shit, it don't say nothing. So we just gonna assume that was 280, 290. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna just make it pop up on the screen, because 9 times out of 10 they should have a missed start. So after doing the whole price kit, I end up doing something different. I end up, instead of going with the brace that I had on here at first, which ran me about $80, I went back and I switched it, because due to the fact that this gun is my personal defense, my truck gun for a truck I don't even have yet, and things like that. I was like, realistically, I do not need an adjustable brace. I could just have a brace that's fit to me. So I went with this brace. This is an SB3. I'd be lying if I told you what it is. So this is an SBM4 pistol stabilizing brace. Basically, it's not adjustable. It's just stay in one spot. And realistically, to take it off, you'll need at least 2 people to get it off. And that's something that I did like, because one, it's like this, if something do happen to the firearm, realistically, I know it's mine just based off this, because I haven't seen any other gun with this. Now, mind you, if they do take the time to do the stupid stuff that they did with the ATF, far as making you have to register brace item as SBRs, well, this gun will live its life as an SBR. So again, I got the flashlight off of Temu, whatever it's called, for like 20 bucks. They beat me over the head with shipping, so we're gonna say $30, shipping high. And that's kind of it. To me, I feel like I done spent no more than $400 on this gun. And well, let's do the math. Hold on. So I ended up forgetting a little bit more about the accessories, the hand stops and hand grips. I'm doing the math right now. So the hand stop, some people know they run sometimes $15 to $20. It varies on places, so we're just gonna do $20. Then for the actual grips, we're gonna do another $20, because to be honest, I don't know how much I paid for this. I don't remember how much I paid for this. I just get to my favorite part of the firearm. So some people may know that the regular fire selector switch is not binary, but some people may know about this. This gonna drop in the next video as far as the install and my mindset on it, because I do love it, but I do have to work out some issues. So this is safety, this is semi, and this is, hold on, I probably need both fingers. So right now it's centered in the middle. That's what you call a poor man giggle switch, basically. Now, let me not say that because ATF, things like that, but this is force reset / safety, super safety trigger. And basically, to me, they all the same. It's just different names when it comes to different companies. And I actually end up catching this on sale for Black Friday. And when I say that, a lot of people may think, oh, Black Friday, it wouldn't worth the price that you probably pay. I only paid $60 for my force reset trigger. And me personally, from the experience, it's all the reviews and details gonna come in the next video talking about it, because I'm gonna show you how to install it. Because one thing I have noticed since I ran almost 200 rounds through it with this super safety is that this right here tends to try to bag out, and when it try to bag out, it only give me basically the semi mode and not the super safety mode. So when my triggers start acting up and things like that, I know exactly what the problem is now. So it's just this pin right here just trying to walk out. That's it. So let me go ahead and add that $60 in there. And realistically, that's kind of it. That's the build for the AR pistol right now, the truck gun. And I'm not including mags because I didn't pay that much for the mags, but our total comes out to be $669. That's not bad. And now we have to do sight. And when I was saying earlier, I'm finna explain the issues. So I kept saying in the videos about the details last year, if y'all go watch it, the ammo was the issue. The ammo was the issue. It was mainly every time I say ammo is the issue, some people always state, you're using 5.56 mags. Yes, I am. And New Year's really told me that that's not the problem. Me going to the gun range told me that's not the problem. What was the problem was the fact that the grain on the bullet coming out of shorter barrel. So when I was talking to people who actually work in a gun store, who actually manufacture guns, they also explained to me what happens with the 300 Blackout is a weird round, meaning you can't shoot every round out the same barrel, meaning I could use a 123 grain bullet, and it would work perfectly fine. A 110 grain bullet work perfectly fine. But as soon as I get to 150, 147, 143, that'll start having problems. That being because the gas block is adjustable. With the gas block being adjustable, when you run the higher bullets, most of my the bullets that I do have that are higher grain are supersonics, but they don't work like supersonics. The ones that I have now are supersonics that I've been running for the last 2 weeks, which are these right here, and these the Simple Academy bullets. These tend to work perfectly fine compared to the supersonics that I have in my safe that's not working. Now, when I do run subsonics, he told me this. So when it comes to the rounds ejecting from the port, basically it's supposed to go on side of you. If it go behind you, that means you're over gas. If it go in front of you, that means you're under gas. So when I do shoot, no, if it go behind you, that means you're under gas. If it go in front of you, that means you're over gas. If it go beside you, that means everything is perfect. So anytime I run 23 or 110 supersonics from PSA, Academy, basically anywhere that sells anything in that grain range, because I have ran various ammos through this weapon, it runs perfectly fine. But anytime I do subsonics, which my gun isn't suppressed, which is leading to my question, I tend to have problems. So with that being said, this is for the people with the suppressors knowledge. If y'all know any good suppressors for 300 Blackouts, I don't know if I'm gonna get it tacked and welded to the barrel or not, but if I do, I know realistically, I don't want to call it ATF and tell them when I'm going every time, but realistically, it'll be a fun gun to have. So if y'all know any good suppressors, leave them down in the comments, because I need to know that, because after that, besides the suppressor and the little sight, that's all that's missing on this gun. And as of right now, like I said, I only spent $670 on this gun. And to me personally, I feel like it's worth it. It's a fun little gun. I also have the sling, which that's something I'm missing. Hold up, wait a minute. So I ain't gonna lie, I forgot what I was saying. I just know I'm gonna just start off where I think I was at. But realistically, like I said, I don't know anything about suppressors. Let me know what type of suppressor I should run. Me personally, I don't want nothing too long, but I want something that's gonna get the job done. I want some people told me to go with dead air. A lot of people know that I don't know that much about suppressors, so it's like $600, and hopefully we don't have to pay this tax stamp. Hopefully they don't do the stuff that they're trying to do and make the price go up to $5,000 per item, because if they do, I ain't gonna lie, I'm cheap. I'm never getting a suppressor. So yeah, this is my budget build, 300 Black. Am I gonna build another one? Yes, because I feel like it's cheaper to build a Honey Badger versus paying $2,200 to $3,000 for one, and I want to challenge myself to that. And plus, I know I can make the Honey Badger way funner than buying one from a store. And I done ran into a few of them, and I seen the price, and I be like, nah. And it's the same thing with the 2011. I ain't gonna lie, the 2011 I paid that price, but a Honey Badger is basically just this, just colorful. So me personally, stay tuned for the next video because the next video is basically about to be my full review on the force reset triggers, super safety, and all that. But yeah, it's 2026. We want up like bills, but at the same time, I see y'all in the next video. It was just yesterday I ain't had shit, now we turned up in this bitch.